This is a Rigveda mantra. 3.39.7. 3.39.7. While we are discussing about this sacred thread, so there we are speaking about sadhana traya. Sadhana traya means the three to be achieved as human beings. It was jnana, karma and upasana. So others can immediately recollect. They have listened to the lecture. So regarding that jnana, this mantra is referred to. This mantra 3.39.7 of Rigveda, it speaks about the jnana aspect of it. Jyotirvranita. Jyotirvranita. Tamaso. Jyotirvranita. Tamaso. Vijanannare. 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 Duritadabhike. Duritadabhike. Jyotirvranita. Tamaso. Vijanannare. Duritadabhike. Syamaha. Are Syama Duritadabhike. I left one word. Vijanannare Syama Duritadabhike. Jyotirvranita Tamaso Vijanannare Syama Duritadabhike. Imagiraha. Imagiraha. Somapa. Somavruddha. Imagiraha. Somapa. Somavruddha. Imagiraha. Somapa. Somavruddha. Jushasvendra. 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 Purutamasya. Jushasvendra. Purutamasya karoho. Jushasvendra. Purutamasya karoho. Rigveda 3.39.7. Jyotirvranita tamaso vijanannare syama duritadabhike. Imagiraha somapa somavruddha jushasvendra purutamasya karoho. Now, Jyotihi Vranita. That is Jyotirvranita. Jyotihi Vranita. Tamasaha. Vijanan Are. That is to be split there. Vijanan Are. Syama Duritat Abhike. Duritat Abhike. Duritat Abhike. Ima Giraha Somapa Somavruddha Jushaswa Indra. That is Jushasvendra. Jushaswa Indra. Purutamasya karoho. Where a few words were conjoined, there I have split it.
Yes.
Okay, now the prose order. Vijanan. Vijanan. Tamasaha. Vranita Jyotihi. Vijanan. Tamasaha. Vranita Jyotihi. Vijanan. Jna avabodhane. To it we have got the prefix vi. Janan, vijanan, vi plus janan. Jna avabodhane. Jna avabodhane means to know. Deliberately, knowingly, consciously. Vi means in a special way. With great attention. With great attention, knowingly well, deliberately, Vijanan, Tamasaha. Tamasaha, moving away from tamas. Tamo glanav is a root for it. Tamo glanav. Glani is confusion. Say when you are in dark, you are totally confused. You don't know what is there, where. What happens, which comes from which side, you will not know. We will be in a state of tension, we will be in a state of anxiety. We will be in a state of confusion. That is tamas. Knowingly well, deliberately, we shall move away from glani. That is tamas. Vranita, vran varane. And we shall choose, we shall seek for. We shall choose, we shall seek for. Jyotihi, the light of knowledge, the light of right knowledge, the light of true knowledge. Vijanan, tamasaha, vranita, jyotihi. Dyudyutau, that which shines, that which throws light, that is dyudyutau. From that comes the word jyoti. Vijanan, tamasaha, vranita, jyotihi. Jyoti is there, but we have to seek it, we have to search for it. That's what we call it as Satyanveshana. We should have an unprejudiced mind to search for truth. No, it is truth, it should become part and parcel of our life. And a life guided by the light of truth takes us to our goal. That is experience of bliss. That's what we are in search of. And it won't happen automatically. Vranita, to seek, to choose. Now to work for it is what is called as, in a Vedic term, Purushartha. We should put our efforts. If you are not putting our efforts, nothing will come out. Vranita, you choose, you seek it. So the seeking and that discovering of truth is very crucial for our progress. And this we should do deliberately. Yes, I am doing this is what I am doing. It's not automatic. It's not that somebody will push or pull us. We have to move on our own. Vijanan tamasaha pranita jyotihi. Jyotir pranita tamaso vijanan. That's what it means.
Sharma ji, can you please say the root of jyotihi again?
Dyudyutau.
Dyu?
Dyu. Dakara. Tata da. Dyudyutau. Jyoti means light. Dyudyutau. Tamasaha tamu glanau. A state of confusion, a state of ignorance, where anything untowards may happen. Glani. Glani is something untowards which happens. Jyotir Vranita Tamaso Vijanan. Next. Duritat Are. Duritat Are Abhi ke Syama. Duritat Are Abhi ke Syama. Syama, we shall be in that state. Syama, we shall be in that state of Abhike. Nibhi Bhaye, that's a root. Cha-cha, ja-ja, nya, Nibhi Bhaye. Nibhi Bhaye. A state of fright. Abhike is opposite. A state where we are not under fear. We are under peace. Now peace and fear, they cannot exist in the same place at the same time. If peace is there, fear is not there. If fear is there, peace is not there. They are mutually exclusive. If one is there, the other is not there. So Abhike means a state where there is no fear. That means in a state of peace. We shall be in a state of peace. Abhike. Syama Abhike. We shall be in a state of peace and comfort. And this will happen only when Duritat Are. Are means away. From Durita. Durita are all inauspicious and troublesome things. So there are so many things which cause trouble, which cause tension, which cause anxiety. Of course, in the mind, in our souls and external also. There are so many factors which are responsible for creating tension and fear. So many things are there. It could be from a cockroach to a tiger, it doesn't mean anything. It causes fear, it causes anxiety. So there are so many such things. This is physical, I said. Thoughts also. Imagine death. We fret. Imagine something untowards, if it happens. Yes, we shiver. We get into anxiety. So many things, so many situations. They are all called as Durita, which are responsible for, which finally results in anxiety, tension, frustration, unhappiness, confusion. They are all put under one head called Durita. Only when we are away from that, yes, we can be in a state of peace and comfort. Duritat Are Abhike Syama. So being away from all such causes of irritation, all such causes of unhappiness, we shall be in a state of peace. Now this will happen only when the first thing is satisfied. Jyotir Vranita Tamaso Vijanan. When you go for knowledge, the right knowledge, the seeking of truth, gradually be away from all the duritas. And we can be in a state of peace, without fear. Because you know what it is. We know the situation is under control. We are aware of where we are, what it is. No confusion, we are very clear. They are in a state of comfort. One simple example we can take is, we have seen the circus. In the circus, the ringmaster works with the lions and tigers. Can we do it? Definitely not. We'll not even go near it. But how he does? He is also a human being like us. He does it because he knows the nature and trait of those animals and he can control them. If we also learn and study the nature and traits of those animals, we also can work with it. But until we know that, we are afraid. We are afraid of those animals. We cannot go near it. Even near the cage, But he gets into the cage and handles them, the ringmaster. That too with a stick and a hunter. Yes, he can, with a whip and a stick, he can handle them. Because he knows, he is aware of its weaknesses, he is aware of its strengths, he is aware of how to control it. He is aware of its traits and nature. As simple as that. If we know things, then it's not difficult to handle the situations. So by knowing, we have to choose for that knowledge, and then we can be away from this durita and in a state of peace. Are syama duritat abhike. Duritat are abhike syama. Being away from those causes of discomfort, we shall stay, we shall settle ourselves in a state of peace. Now all this is addressed to Indra. That's in the last line, Indra. Indra is in the vocative case, Sambodhana Vibhakti, Indra. Now this I have told earlier also. Indra means Idi Paramaishwarya, that's the root of it, Idi Paramaishwarya. The wealthiest, the richest, Satchidananda or the God is also Indra. And Satchit also is referred to as Indra because they have got the richest things with them. That is the Sharira Indriya Manas. That is the richness what they have got. That's the wealth they have got. That wealth is not there, they cannot communicate, they cannot act, they cannot react. Sharira Indriya Manas is the greatest wealth for Satchits. Therefore, they are also called as Indra. Indriyavan Jivaha. Indriyavan Jivaha api Indra Shabdena Kathyate. Indriyavan Jivaha. So here it is Indra. Now is it Satchit or Satchidananda? That we have to understand. Now here Jyotir Vrinita, they are told very clearly that you have to search for knowledge. Therefore it is Indra only, that is Jivatma. It is not referred to Satchidananda because Satchidananda is Sarvajna. He is omniscient. So this guidance of searching for truth is not there for Satchidananda, it is there for only Satchit because he is not a Sarvajna. So it is very clear that it is Satchit, Jivatma, Indra. To him this whole mantra is addressed. So Indra, Jyotir Vranita Tamaso Vijanan. Indra, Are Syama Duritadabhike. And there are two more Sambodhana here. One is Somapa, another one is Soma Vruddha. Somapa and Soma Vruddha. Soma, Shoi Abhishave. Shoi Abhishave is the root for that, Soma. Shoi Abhishave. From that we get the word Soma. Abhishava means the essence. Something which is ground and we get the essence of it. The gist. So we call it as Sara Asara Viveka. It's also referred to as Sara Asara Viveka. Sara Asara Viveka. The knowledge of what has got essence, what is essenceless. Sara Asara Viveka. The knowledge of what is right and what is wrong. What is favorable, what is unfavorable. Now this is considered as Soma. Then Pa is Parakshane. We human beings, we are capable of understanding what is true, what is not true, what is the essence, what is not an essence, and we are also capable of protecting it, safeguarding it in ourselves. So we are called Somapa. What knowledge we get, what true knowledge we get, we are capable of safeguarding it in our hearts and taking a cue from it and moving ahead in our life. We can protect it, we can safeguard it, we can hold on to it. So he is called as a Somapa. One who is capable of protecting the true knowledge. So it indirectly tells us it is your duty as a human being. As a human being, you ought to search for truth, you have to discover truth and hold on to it, protect it. So indirectly it is reminding us about our duty. Somapa. And not only that, by doing that, you are Somavrudha. You can grow, you can progress, you can move ahead. Vruddha Vruddha is the root. You can grow. How do you understand growth? It's not physical. It's not physical. That growth is purely spiritual. The spiritual growth is understood by the purity of soul and the strength of the soul. If the soul becomes stronger and stronger, yes, it has grown. It has become purer and purer, yes, it has grown. So the parameters to understand the growth at the spiritual level is purity and strength. More strong we become spiritually, we can face all the vagaries of life comfortably. We are not at all disturbed. We are bold enough. More purer we become spiritually, we will be closer to peace and bliss. We will experience peace and bliss without any disturbance, whatever be the external situations are. That means we have grown. And this we can experience, this growth we can experience only when we are aware of what is true, what is not true. Soma, the essence. If you know what life is, what relationships are, what knowledge is, what good is, what bad is. That's the essence, Sara Viveka. With the Sara Viveka, we can grow. We can make our soul stronger and purer. Somapa, we protect them. Somavrudha, we can grow spiritually. And of course, the spiritual growth is the goal of human life. No other species on the planet can do this except the human beings. They are endowed with this special faculty of spiritually growing. Indra, Somapa, Somavrudha. They are addressed and they are told, Jyotirvranita Tamaso Vijanan, Aryasyama Durita Dabhike. Then another thing is there. Purutamasya Karoho Ima Giraha Jushaswa. Purutamasya Karoho Ima Giraha Jushaswa. So all this will happen. All this will happen not without any guidance. We have got one wonderful guide who is going to give us all the guidance required to achieve this. Indra, Somapa, Somavrudha, Jyotirvranita Tamaso Vijanan, Aryasyama Durita Dabhike. All this will happen not without guidance. We have got a wonderful guide, an omniscient guide. Under whose guidance, yes, we can achieve all this. Who is that? Purutamasya Karoho. Purutama. Puru, the root is Purana Palanayoho. Purana Palanayoho. that which fills up. Whenever there is some gap, whenever there is some scarcity, that will be filled up. And it will be protected and nourished. Pru Palana. Purana Palana. To fill it up and to maintain it. To fill it up and to nourish it. We have got one force. And in doing so, it is Tama. Tama is superlative. Puru, Purutara, Purutama. The one who can do this in the best way possible. That Purutama is nothing but Satchidananda, God. And what is he? Karoho. Karoho means he is the creator of this whole universe. He is the master of this whole universe. Dukri Karane, Karoho. Dukri Karane. He is the creator of this whole universe. Now here we should be very clear. I have told several times. The basic three things are not created. Sat, Satchit, Satchidananda. They are not created. They are there from time immemorial and it will continue for time. It is eternal. Anadi, Ananta. Then what is this creation we are trying to understand? This Satchidananda has created this universe by using the eternal Sat, the Jada, Mula Prakriti. Mula Prakriti is beginningless and endless, Anadi Ananta. That is not created by anyone. Satchit is not created by anyone. Satchidananda is not created by anyone. Therefore, whenever I say creation, it starts from these three entities which are eternal. Then onwards, the word creation comes into it. So the Satchidananda has created this whole universe by using Sat, which was eternal. Satchidananda also eternal. And his universe was created for the sake of Satchit, which is also eternal. Karoho, Dukri Karane, the creator of this whole universe. Not the raw material, by using the raw material. Purutamasya Karoho. Purutamasya Karoho. One who can fill up all the gaps in the best way possible, and the creator of this universe, Purutamasya Karoho, Ima Giraha. Ima, these, Giraha is word, Gru Shabdane. Gru Shabdane. Gru Shabde. These words of Purutamasya Karoho, the one who can fill up the gaps in the best way, and the creator of this whole universe has given so many words, so many guidelines, so many advisors. Imagiraha, these advisors, these words of knowledge. What we should do? Jusha Swa. Jusha Priti Sevanayoho. Jusha Priti Sevanayoho. You love them, make it your own. Jushaswa. Purutamasya Karoho Ima Giraha Jushaswa. These words of advice given by the one who is capable of filling up all the gaps in the best way possible and the creator of this whole universe. Those words you love and make it your own. Listen to them, understand them, make it your own, and let that be the beacon light for your life. In that light, let us tread our human life. Jushaswa. This can happen only when we love it, only when we understand it, and when we make it our own. We should take it into our heart and practice it. And what are these Himagiraha? The advisors? They are the advisors given through the words of God, which we call it as Veda.
Okay.
So study Veda, listen to Veda, and enrich your life. Improve the quality of your life. And it is you, the Indriyavan Jiva, it is you who can protect all these things. It is you who can grow with all this, can do this. How do you do it? Jyotirvanita tamaso vijanan. Move towards light from darkness. Move towards clarity from confusion. Move from a state of ignorance to a state of fearlessness. Now, very important thing what we have to observe is, now these words are for all human beings. It's not restricted to, as you wrongly today hear, that it is for Hindus, Veda, it's for Indians, it's for caste Brahmins, it's for menfolk. It's all wrong and bogus and untruth.
Okay.
Please observe what is there in this. We have seen almost so many Veda mantras, so many pieces of Veda mantra. Have you anywhere noticed that it is for any one caste, creed, or race, or nationality, gender? No. It is so universal in nature that it's applicable for every human being, everywhere, at all times. Sarvakalika, all times. Sarvajanika, for all people. Sarvadeshika, at all places. No discrimination whatsoever you find in any of these. Whatever I have taught you so far, you can refer back. Nowhere you will find that it is restricted to any one particular caste, creed, race, or gender. No. It is for all human beings, at all times, at all places. So universally. That is why it said, these words will bring welfare, these words will bring peace and knowledge to everyone who takes shelter under it, who take recourse to it. Every one of them they'll get it. Anyone, anywhere, at any time. Now that's the beauty of this Veda. Because of that nature only, we say this Veda is given by God for all human beings. These are words from the God, the Sachidananda. If it were from a religious leader, the things are different. That we have been seeing. If a religious leader or a human being gives advices, those advices will be for one group, for one caste, for one creed. Or those who follow him only will follow it, others they will not take it. And the universality we miss in the advice of any human being. The words which are universal can come only from an omnipresent, omnipotent, omniscient entity, and that is Sachidananda. And that's what these Vedas are. These Vedic words are. No discrimination whatsoever. Open, universal. No conditions. Most of the time when we listen to things, we always see T and C apply, terms and conditions apply. But these terms and conditions, there's nothing. It's open. If you are interested, you take it, make your life wonderful. You are not taking it, your suffering is yours and nobody can save you. So clear, so honest, so straight. Anyone can take recourse to Vedas. It doesn't restrict anyone. Now some people, they say it is only for these people. Stri Shudronadhi. Women are not allowed to study Vedas. Shudra, caste people, they are not allowed. Now all these things are their own creations and concoctions, and nothing of that is there in the Vedas. It says it's for all. Janebhyaha. For all people it is there. Now see the nature, see the content of the mantra. Is there any such restriction? Is there any such discrimination? No. It's open for all. Anybody who wants to take it, they can take it. Nobody else can prevent anyone taking it. Such universality is there in every mantra, in every piece of the mantra. And that's the beauty of this Vedic knowledge. And anyone who takes recourse to it definitely will improve their quality of life. They can enrich their life. They can strengthen their souls. They can purify their souls and lead a better life than what they are leading now. You see, just see the first two sentences here. One is there is a stress or emphasis on Jyoti, knowledge, light. And another one is fearlessness. Everyone is in search of it. We want a state of fearlessness because you are under stress, under anxiety, under fear every step of our life. Now this says you can come out of it. You can lead a life without fear. How? By knowing things, that's knowledge. The whole concept is universal. No more be clear where you are, be clear what you are doing, and it is possible for everyone else to come out of that state of stress, fear. Fear is there because we are not aware of things. We are in a state of confusion, we are in a state of ignorance. We don't know what happens, we don't know what comes from what side. So we are in a state of fear. If you know where you are, if you have control over the situation where you are, which you will get only by knowing things well, knowing things rightly, discovering truth, yes, we can be fearless. We need not fear even death. That's the maximum fear. They got several types of fears, and the topmost fear is the fear of death. Even that we will not be able to experience. We'll say, okay, death is a passing phase. It's a changeover from this life to another life. So what is there to fear? Whatever we have done here, it will be carried on in the form of samskara to the next life. Nothing is lost. And as far as the soul is concerned, it never dies. It's eternal. Now, death is not something which we lose. It is just a change of situation, change of relationships. We are in a set of relationships now in this life, and this whole set of relationships will change and we will move on to the next one. It's as good as sleeping in the night and getting up in the day. We sleep, we get up in somewhere, that's all. So when we understand things rightly, when we discover truth, the element of fear in our life goes on reducing, and it may reach zero also. Everyone wants it. How do you get it? Only by realizing truth, only by realizing facts and understanding and taking it to our heart. And this we have to take deliberately, vrinita, we have to choose it. We have to attain it. And that is called purushartha. Strive for it, get it, be happy, be comfortable. I think this is the best formula to make our lives beautiful. Knowledge and fearlessness. And how to get it? Yes, we have got lots and lots of advisors. Hima Giraha. And these advices are given by the omniscient Sachidananda, not an ordinary entity, not a human being like us. It's done by the omniscient. And that omniscient guides us at every step. Listen to it, follow it, be happy, make others happy. Make yourself fearless. Make yourself knowledgeable. That's the total purport of this whole Veda mantra. Jyotir Vranita Tamaso Vijanan Are Syama Duritad Abhike Ima Giraha Somapa Somavruddha Jushaswa Indra Purutamasya Karo. Now the whole mantra has become live now. When you started it, it was just words. Now it is live, it is throbbing. And once you feel that throb, yes, we get a lot of spiritual strength, and we'll be prompted, we'll be motivated to purify our souls. The guide is Imagiraha, Purutamasya Karoho, and that we have to just love and make it our own. Thank you for the day.